a dream.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be covering the top 10 best pre-movie SpongeBob episodes. Pre-movie SpongeBob is one of the greatest eras of cartoon history. Cartoons would not be as big as it would be if it weren't for SpongeBob. We're just going to be covering the top 10 best. It's going to be my hardest list yet since I'm only going to be narrowing it down to 10 episodes. So let's move on to number 10. Suds. The plot is pretty much SpongeBob is sick and he tries to go to the Krusty Krab, but the Krusty Krab won't allow him because he's sick. And Mr. Krabs kindly tells him to go back home. And we get some of the most quality humor from the show. Then, finally, Sandy comes and we get one of the most funniest exchanges of all time. Number 9 is Rock Bottom, and Rock Bottom is just the more funnier when you watch it. This has some of the most funniest slapstick and verbal jokes and one-liners of all time. Overall, a great episode, and I appreciate how Patrick tried to save SpongeBob, even though SpongeBob was already at the Bikini Bottom. Number 8 is Ripped Pants. Ripped Pants is a classic episode, in my opinion. And I love SpongeBob's ripping pants gag. That's also where most of humor comes from. And I love the lifeguard. That scene with him was very funny. And it's a pretty big plot device in the whole story. Frankendoodle is just amazing. When I was a kid, I loved this episode. When I'm 18, I love this episode. Classic, 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 classic. Number 6 is Nasty Patty. Pretty much what this episode does right is they change their characters, but they do it in the right way. SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs, quote-unquote, killed the health inspector, even though it's been established they didn't. And we get some of the most quality humor. This is how you do dark humor, right? And for the people who say that one-course meal is just dark humor and people are too mean with it, this show has gotten dark humor right. Dark humor in SpongeBob can be done right. Sailor Mouth. We have classic humor, like them cursing, and that shit had me pissing myself. Of Wet Painters. One of the most funniest episodes of the series, and I recommend it. Number 3 is Pizza Delivery. This episode follows one formula: Squidward's pessimism and SpongeBob's optimism. And personally, that's probably one of the best formulas of SpongeBob history. Number 2 is Chocolate Nuts. Chocolate Nuts defines classic SpongeBob. It shows how funny it can get. It shows how amazing and how funny it can get. And overall amazing. Before we get there, some honorable mentions: The Fry Cook Games, Can You Spare a Dime, Pranks a Lot, Graveyard Shift, and let's get on to number 1. Band Geeks. Band Geeks is one of the most funniest episodes I've seen, and the Squidward jumping in the air in joy just makes this episode.